It was an interesting topic that was brought up in a forum that I was on, and the question was: Is scene dead? Now, for those of you who was under a rock for about 2 years, there was this thing called scene, SCENE, and it was popular amongst teenagers. Hopefully, it was just the teenagers, because I don't want to see somebody my age going around with coon hair. Now, if you don't know what scene was, it was basically guys who wore tight pants, who had like, um, piercing, that piercing right there. They had these big ass holes in their ears, not just like an earring, but an actual freaking hole. Just, just right in that hole, and they all had eyeliner. Boys and girls, they all had that black eyeliner that went around the eyes, and I can't say shit about black eyeliner, but their hair always looked like a it always looked like a blonde Edward Scissorhands got a hold of it. It's like somebody with like really long hair went up to a blonde Edward Scissorhands and he just went snip, 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 snip. Hairspray. And it was basically, you had your hair short in a majority of places. You had it really short up here. You had one long strip area, whether it was a thin strip or like a fatter strip. You had one strip of long hair. But then you had it damn near shaved in the back and teased up. Then you had the long part, and it was usually pink or white or blue, or it had that thing called coon hair. Now, I live in the South. So when is saying the word coon appropriate now? I don't know. But it was like, normally I think it was just blonde hair with these black dyed stripes that went across. And in this town, we had these scene kids. And I see the girls all the time. And the girls used to piss me off. Because they were not, they were not these girls that like, well, I'm just going to have, my tiara on and I'm going to have my hair like this, my Hello Kitty and everything be fine. No, these were the stuck up mean girls. 11-year-old Jesse Slaughter wannabes. One who would run around texting, talking about, I'm a grown up, okay? Bitch, you're 12. You can't even stay past 9 o'clock without your parents grounding you. You don't have a job. You can't buy your own stuff. Your parents give you money. Everything in your life, your parents bought or it's in their name. You are not no fucking grown up, okay? And I would see that a lot. And it was always, I'm a grown up. Fuck you. I'm a grown up. I'm a grown up. Yeah, really? You got a job? Pay taxes? Hmm? Can you vote? Oh, you can't vote? Can you buy cigarettes without a fake ID? Then you're not a fucking grown up, alright? And, I really hated those scene kids in my neighborhood. Cause they were, like I said, they were always these little, 11, 12-year-old who dressed up like sluts. I mean, really. And they always acting like they were hardcore. They always acting like, they were the greatest creatures on the planet. And they weren't, They were the kids who would throw a hissy fit and threaten suicide if mom cut off their phone coverage, So, but anyway, I noticed I haven't been seeing that around for this year at least, maybe a whole year. But I know I have not seen those little jerkaholics around. So I wonder, is Scene dead? Who knows? Um, Somebody said that Scene kids later on become hipsters. Now, from what I gather about hipsters, they're a little more tolerable. I have not really seen any here. If I do, they blend in to the point where I can't tell them apart. So much for being individual. But, Scene kids, hipsters, whatever they are, I don't really know if it's an upgrade or a downgrade to go from a scene kid to a hipster. And the reason why I say that is, well, one, hipsters don't piss me off, okay? So, that's kind of the upgrade of it. As for the music, I don't really like to judge music. I try not to judge music because what's shit to me isn't shit to someone else. What's shit to them isn't shit to me. So I don't judge music. But I do occasionally go, ugh. This is passing off as music? I don't want to hear blood on the dance floor. What the hell? Play me some Sinatra. Play me something where I don't have to hear the F word being said every freaking time. Write a song about Hello Kitty and put F in everything. What the hell? No 14-year, little 12-year-old kid. Did my song. But, as for hipsters, their music is usually indie, I believe. So I don't really diss anybody for liking indie bands. Because, well, for the obvious reason, the indie music, they're not mainstream. It's not, that, auto-tune crap that's coming out. So I don't like diss indie music. But, the two questions are. One, is Scene dead? And two, is hipster a downgrade or an upgrade from the scene and emo fad, I guess.